Ladies and gentlemen, for the 910th time, a very special episode of the Mason and Friends Show. Featuring that dude called Big Mike.
Yeah.
As well as that dude called the Jew Unit.
Yeah.
As well as that lady called Lisa.
AKA Juboo.
As well as, for a very special presentation, Das Verboten.
Hey y'all.
Welcome. My name is Mason. Welcome to the Mason and Friends Show.
What's happening, y'all? What's good out there today? This is post New Year's.
It's first episode.
2025.
First episode of 2025, and it's the Girlfriends Special.
The Mason and Girlfriend Show.
Shout out the homie Mackenzie. She wants to come on sometime too. Get involved with one of the girls only shows.
Come on, Mackenzie.
I'd like to do this like maybe once every 2 to 3 months, like quarterly. I don't want to come back more frequently.
This is first quarter. Yep.
You get enough of it when you're on to last year for at least a quarter of the year, right? That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, I feel like last year I only did one episode.
Maybe.
It was with Leah. You scared my friend Leah off.
Oh, that's that. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good episode, but
It was
yeah,
a good episode.
It was the aftermath. It was the aftermath of it.
She's
terrified of you. She was in a panic. She was like, "We gotta leave right now."
Hey, right on. Fuck her.
No.
No.
I don't like her.
No. She was so nice to you too.
She tried.
That's some bullshit.
She tried. That was a different era for you, Mason.
Yeah, you were in your women
hating era.
Never been a
and that
woman hater.
Okay, so correction. You were just very.
The whole concept of dating, fuck all
Yes, you were just
hate all
a
that.
I
very
understand
anti-dating, anti-lovey kind of.
Yeah.
Very anti-women in general.
Yeah, it felt anti-women. Maybe it was just anti-dumb women.
I'm pretty
but-
sure.
I'm just anti-dumb humans. Like,
I'm pretty sure that my friend, that you were like, you wouldn't say hi to me if we were in a random line together, and she's like, yeah, I totally would, and I'm like, yeah, she actually really would.
Yes.
She'd strike up a conversation, then she'd text me a picture of you and be like, oh my god, I met this dude and he was so fucking cool, and we're like super vibing, and you're like, fuck you, bitch, you don't talk to people who look like me, fucking all women are whores.
And I'm living proof of that. You and I met at a random Christmas party, and I ended up chatting with you the entire fucking night.
oh yeah, I know.
Yes. So,
I think you're a pleasant person.
I can
think
do
so,
just
too.
fine if like.
Plus, you
know,
shared weed with me outside.
situations present themselves.
That was a fun night.
I'm just saying, I'm down to like maybe 9 single friends, but I can see what I can do. I'm always willing to like auction them off.
I mean, look,
Down to 9, I'm going to auction them off.
if of the 9, any of them are actually worth a shit, that would be fine.
They're
Every
all
last
worth the
one of
shit.
them is.
They're all.
I'm
worth
not friends with shitty people.
Okay, right
That's
on.
Mike.
Hey, right on. I
He
mean,
likes like 5 of my 37,000 friends.
all right, Mike. Of those 5,
The ones that I like aren't single.
there's 4. Perfect. All right. No, that's fine. I mean, I appreciate the mentality of like, you're all right. I'd hook you up if somebody was like, whatever. Like, I appreciate that. And who knows, if something actually presents itself, I'm not going to be like, no, fuck that bitch.
Yeah, it's going to be on you
se.
because I don't have any friends. Like,
Ashley
I don't
was
know
single.
anybody to like introduce you to.
Ashley at the wedding that Mike.
Yeah, no, I mentioned that, and Mike was like, she said that ain't gonna happen. So I was like, okay, that's fine, you know, because like she was pretty, and I was like, not.
I don't remember which one she
I don't
was.
like running
my
up
God.
on people
What
at the
color
wedding
dress?
like that.
She was wearing like a black and nude lace dress, and she's
Oh, she was like the super hot one.
yeah,
very
super
hot.
hot one.
Super
she just,
hot one,
Yeah,
yeah.
you yelled at me at one point because you were in a bad
No,
mood.
I
you
yelled
did.
at
You
you.
were in a bad mood. I said, well, maybe hook me up with her. And you were like, she's way too young for you.
I thought
And
you were
was
talking
like,
about yellow dress.
Okay.
I thought you were talking about yellow
That's
dress.
Mike's niece. That's
I know.
Danielle.
That's a whole
That's who
different
I thought he was
ballpark.
talking
She's not white. Like my uncle Dennis.
That's
was
not
like,
a reason I wouldn't date her. Let me make that statement. I would date her
strike me as the
regardless of what
Swirl.
color. As the what?
the swirl life. You don't strike me.
I I think any girl that I can get along with, I'm fine with. I'll swirl whatever. I
You'll
don't.
swirl whatever.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
but
down
like
with
with
the
like
brown,
light
the
skin,
black, the
or
yellow,
like
light
African.
skin. I don't care. Like Lupita, the fucking.
Oh, she's so
I don't know
beautiful.
the paciest bitch I can think
No.
I
of.
can't. You know
she
what I'm saying?
knows-
Should
he knows
Hillary.
she is.
I would date Hillary from Fresh Prince. I would date Lupita Nyong'o or whatever her name
Lupita
is.
is dark.
I would date Lucy Liu. I don't give a fuck. Like,
She's Asian.
That's what I'm saying. Like whatever swirls
He
you're
would taste
talking
the rainbow.
about. Like
He would taste the rainbow.
I'm not opposed to anybody.
He's open to all the Skittles.
That's right.
Yeah.
Like the spectrum of lady, I don't have a problem with. It's all like
No.
you know.
Okay. I mean, listen,
Can I
Ashley.
emotionally enjoy their
Ashley's a
company?
strong, independent woman. She paid for them titties herself. She paid for them microbladed eyebrows. She went to Pennsylvania for that.
Saying-
She did look
John
very
Bobbitt,
yeah.
plastic surgeon for his penis, did her tits.
Wow.
Yeah.
Smoking Mario.
All right, well, I wasn't necessarily uninterested, but now I'm definitely interested.
Because she got John Bobbitt
She got
titties.
John Bobbitt titties, you know, like that's high quality. Like that dude was able to fuck in a porno after that, so them's got to be some high quality titties.
All right, look,
Yeah.
so my iPhone makes memories for me.
Oh, you gotta cut the volume down to ring off on your phone.
Oh, okay. My iPhone makes videos for me, and one of them was of Ashley, and it was like 10 years of pictures, and I sent it to her, and I was like, oh, I miss you so much. But it kept one of those pictures, and it feels so creepy to me. And it's like possible wallpapers, and it's actually in a bikini.
Is that before or after the boob job?
This is after the boob job.
Wait, those are fake?
No, those are real. No, she didn't have no titties
Oh,
before.
yeah, that's what. So
But
that's,
this is
that's with
Mason.
a
Do you
boob
see
job.
this? This is what my
They look so
iPhone is now
natural.
suggested.
Oh, right. Well, I think that looks like a great
Oh, okay, that's
wallpaper.
before the boob job. I was about to say. I was like, what did she even get
He said
done?
that looks like a great wall.
That's
She
a
looks like a
delightful.
full C.
What's a
Yeah,
delightful
that's a good
wallpaper.
size. That's a good size.
She's a good-looking girl.
beautiful, yeah.
She's beautiful. Like I wouldn't have a problem with going out with her if she wanted to.
Is
go
she
out with
high
me.
maintenance though? I feel like women that get boob jobs are high maintenance.
No.
Really?
I think they want to reach a certain level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
That's just all
where
the
that's
girls
where they
I
wanna
know
be.
with fake boobs are like high maintenance.
No,
Like can't leave
she
the house
just-
without their
she just-
makeup. Like
No.
are more high maintenance.
She just wants a man that's not gonna cheat on her, and I don't understand how. Like, how do you have that good of a personality?
I don't like
how are you
enough-
that hot and successful and a homeowner and takes care of her own
Look,
business?
it doesn't matter how great
all
a
these
bitch
things.
is. There's some
and
dude
these
that's sick of her
motherfuckers
ass.
are still like, let me go fuck something that's not even close to as hot as this.
Jermaine Dupri
That-
fucked the bitch on Janet Jackson.
I
Jermaine
think-
Dupri looks like
He
a
troll.
train wreck in his
Come on,
mouth.
man.
His mouth.
Jermaine Dupri looks like a
I think
goddamn
that
grown
goes back to
ferret.
validation. Men just seek, like, certain men
To
need
me-
validation
that girl's a
constantly from
freak.
other women.
I don't have a problem with
It
that.
can
Like
lead
to
to
me,
cheating.
you've outlined
Not
the
all men.
perfect girl. Pretty, attractive, freak. Like I'd be like, are you gonna come home and sit on my face? And she'd be like, what? And I'd be like, yeah, you're gonna come over here. What are you doing? Like,
She would totally.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure
Like,
she's gotten lured into people's houses with that exact sentiment.
I said, Lord, yeah. And don't get us scared. Come sit on my face.
Look at Free Face sitting on the big ear.
She sounds like the perfect girl.
Y'all got bro code, we got girl code, and that's when you send someone like their Tinder picture
Yeah.
and the address you're going and what time you're leaving, and you're like, yo,
If I don't
die,
show up,
Oh, yeah.
this is where I
This is
was.
my last location.
Drop a pen. Yeah.
And you know what's funny about that? We don't even do that at all. We're
No.
like, yeah, I'm going to an orgy. I'm not gonna tell anybody where I'm going.
When I went there down there in that Roanoke and hard at that one chick, and
Nobody
she had
knew
me
about
watching
it.
kids,
Nobody knew about it.
I called Jimmy. I said,
did you?
if I don't come back, bro,
Because Smokey called
if
me.
I don't come back, come looking for me. I'm down here in Roanoke, bro. And he said, why? Wait. I said, I'm watching kids right now. I gotta go.
Because Smokey called me and said, yo, I might need you to
And that was in the
drive
first
down there
30
to get
minutes I met
this
that
shit.
chick.
That's
What's my favorite
I
movie?
remember that night.
Oh.
He said,
You went down there and she had her kids on?
no, watching the movie
that movie
Kids.
Kids, you remember from the 90s
Oh,
about
yes.
children
Oh,
with
yes.
AIDS?
I've seen it several times,
What was that boy's
actually.
name? Terry, the virgin surgeon?
Because fucking that's what I thought when Jimmy called me.
That's a
Jimmy
fucked
was
up
like,
movie.
yo, he said, man, Locke, we gonna have to go down and get the Jew. I said, go down where, man? He's like, Roanoke. I said, bro, for what? He done met some strange that went to Roanoke, now he's watching kids. I'm like, her kids or like the neighbor's kids? Like whose kids? He's like, nah.
No, the movie.
The movie kids. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I never seen that before. I didn't know. I didn't know what we was getting ready to watch. You know.
Do you want me to see it
That's a
again
fucked
though?
up movie.
Yeah, it's one of those ones you can stand to watch once and you're like,
Yeah, it's like
all right.
Basketball Diaries.
That chick was crazy.
Like
as hell.
that's a
She-
beautiful
she
movie. It's a
left-
great movie.
I've never
like
seen it.
Train Spotting, same thing. You only need to watch that shit one
Requiem
time.
for a Dream.
Requiem for a Dream,
Requiem
one
for a
time. That movie will fuck you up.
You did find some crazy ones in that batch of like darkness. You found some crazy
That
shit.
chick was crazy. Like I said, she left me at her house, went to work and shit.
See, and these
I
are the
remember
things.
that.
These
I
are the
don't
things
know
I'm
that
trying
bitch
to
is gone.
avoid. So yes, if Ashley ever wants to go out,
What the fuck?
if she's sane enough to not be
I
making me
mean,
watch
she's
kids.
sane until you make her insane, and then
Well,
that's
but
your
isn't that the
problem.
true of all of us though?
Yeah.
I'm not insane.
How far away is Roanoke from here?
4 hours.
Thank you.
3.
Damn, babe, you went
3.
4 hours for some strange?
She drove, I think,
If he was
further.
south of Roanoke, then he could have been.
So
4.
you lucked out when you found me an hour and a
It
half
wasn't,
away.
I don't think it was all the way Roanoke, but it was damn near Roanoke.
He lucked out in every way with you, girl.
Thanks.
I just,
Yeah,
we
girl.
still don't get it.
I
We're like,
made
don't
that
fuck
little bit
this
of
up.
riding on.
He's not fucking it up.
Good. Keep going on that path.
We're going to the mall later to get my Christmas present.
I thought y'all were doing that literally a
They
week
didn't
ago.
have it. It
you
wasn't
know what it
ready.
is?
It wasn't shipped. Yes, I know what it is.
What is it?
I think it's a watch.
Ooh.
She knows what it is. She thinks it's a
Yeah, I heard that all
I think it's a watch.
I heard the whole thing
I'm
right
pretty,
now.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
Is it
sure.
Gigi? Does it have like diamonds in it? Or
I don't know,
or,
but
like
it's from
Swarovski
K.
crystals?
Yeah.
Every
so I
kiss
think
begins
it's
with
nice.
K. You know?
Mine's from K. Both of them.
Yeah.
Where's the camera? He did so good.
That's Mike. Done good.
He did. I had no faith.
Not
Not one.
You're a good gift giver. You're a good gift
have faith
giver.
in the gifts or anything. She doesn't have
Listen,
faith.
we had one traumatic incident, and I lost faith after that.
I
And
understand that.
It's
That'll
been
do it.
enough years that I should let it go, but there's a part of me
You
that's
can't
like,
because it's the woman and you don't want to let it go. We
You
were
know,
just talking about
but this
that.
is the craziest thing to me
It's
is
true.
that like you've literally gone from being Das Verboten to Mrs. like
Mrs.
Mike,
Black Manatee.
you know,
Yeah.
Mrs. Black Manatee, and that's
God damn it.
that's like an amazing thing in my mind.
I think what's amazing
The
is
time of this show is that y'all have gone from like not allowed because your brother was around, who's now not. Where you at, Big Steve? Bring
you
your ass
can't
back on.
offset, he can't, he'd have to have, maybe if my mama came up and watched the kids, but he
Sounds
gets the
like an
kids
idea.
every Sunday.
You have to be careful too, like all the divorce proceedings and things that are going
She's
on.
a
Like
fucking cunt. I don't even
she'll
want to talk
find
about
she'll
it.
find it, and then like next thing you know, you guys will be like evidence.
Yeah, I don't. I'm like, I will talk about it.
I think that
off
we've
air.
already avoided that once in this show's
Yeah,
history.
I mean,
but-
come on now, for real.
I just don't trust her. I like, and she is conniving and she's sneaky, and I would not be surprised to find out that she's listening to the podcast to see if he comes on
Well, he could say,
to say something.
He can say
Right.
everything that happened. He just can't mention her
Hey
name.
girl,
Well, I'm not saying anything until everything's
Well,
finalized.
looky here, dude. What we can always do is not put you on camera and call you somebody else, so you can be somebody else on this show.
Did the whole mystery joint.
Yeah, just
The black,
some-
yeah, the black,
The black
yeah, the
yeah.
blob on the
blur.
You just wouldn't be on camera.
You gotta
That'd be
do the
luscious.
voice like.
Easy.
Yeah, we voice change. That'd be the shit. We should do that,
That'd be
man.
too
That'd be
difficult
awesome,
with
bro.
him.
that would be funny as shit.
His voice is too already
You
a
could
problem.
probably turn the thing down a
voice
little
is so
bit.
deep.
Yeah.
And you could fiddle fuck that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
with your digits
I don't
right there,
have the
so-
box though. I don't have something for that. Like, I could maybe put something in the mix. Like, I've got space in my rack
But you
that I
can't
could
slow.
add
You
something.
can't slow down. You can't do any of that with that.
No,
Nah, that's not.
I don't have a
that's-
box over here that digitizes and changes frequencies and shit. Like, that shit. That's an independent.
Do you
like,
want some money?
How much you got?
I
take it.
I do get a large bonus every year, and I feel that God blesses me, so I need to pay that forward. So I do Christmas charities.
Well, look, the Mason and Friend show is always accepting
Soon as she hit
donations.
and the young ass, it's like a female Beavis and Butthead right there.
I do have a family friend whose little baby has cancer, so I'm giving them a large amount of money.
See, that makes a lot
That's
more
nice.
sense to me.
And but yeah, but it doesn't just because somebody has
Ailment.
an ailment, that doesn't mean
Oh,
that
yeah,
they're
what up,
not.
man? Hey,
Oh, your
pizza man
pizza's
here.
here.
Oh, hell
Pizza's
yeah.
here.
That doesn't mean that you don't deserve a gift. Like sometimes you deserve a blessing just because you're doing your best.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Agreed.
And so maybe Mason needs. Maybe I'll give him like $150 or something.
Be sweet.
What door?
So you gotta stay right there.
He liked
you
his
know
t-shirt.
shit.
It's mahogany t-shirt.
All the gifts came from Mike. I literally had nothing to do with any single gift that was given to anybody this year.
I never see Mike wear the t-shirt that I got him last year.
Which one?
I can't fit in. It's the Sasquatch.
You can't fit in it too? You can't fit in it? I got like a triple XL.
Yeah.
Oh, sweetheart.
Is it too small?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really? I thought I did good. That's why. Oh, well that makes me feel better. I thought you just didn't
No,
like
he
it.
looks like a 3X person, but no, it's not. It's a little too baby Huey on him.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it.
Oh, it's a role playing shirt then.
It's a role play shirt.
We don't role play.
Jim shirt.
It's a role play.
We don't role play. Yeah,
Well, fair enough, but
We don't either.
he basically acts like a crabby, big, fat black man, and I act like an obnoxious white woman. And
That's how we role play.
That's how pretty much it is.
I want to
Make
mix
it
things
work.
up, and he's a fucking prude. So, blackhand Mike my ass.
Don't get mad at me.
Steven done got me a shot glass for Christmas that says, I wish you would have taken your dose of shut the fuck up.
No. It says, I wish you was blessed with the ability of like shutting the fuck up. And I was like, yo, that's a perfect. I dapped him up. I was like, yo, man, that's fucking brilliant.
I showed it to my
funny
mom and
shit.
told her that
That's a
her
great
children
guy,
were
man.
vulgar. I said, you raised two vulgar boys. This is disgusting. Look at the F word on here, mommy.
And then proceeds to be like, oh, put all my gifts right here in a pile so the boys can watch me open them.
There was like 20 gifts.
She's like, I
was like, mommy, do you want me to
put
pass
them all
those
in a
out for
pile
you?
right there. All I want in a pile so the boys can watch me open my gifts.
She was like, no. And I'm like, oh, Aunt Tiny, do you need me to help you pass out your gifts? And they're like, no. And I'm like, so these are all my gifts? They're like, no. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I just got into a fight with the children for the first time ever about
About
gratitude.
gratitude being about gifts. And she's in there going, yeah, put all my shit right here. I want all my
I
gifts
was
right
like,
here.
no, I don't want to open all my presents until I get everything so the boys see how much more I get than them.
That's exactly how she did.
Oh my god.
I felt like such an asshole because my poor
And I'm
mom.
looking at both of the brothers like, what the fuck? Like, God, y'all narcissistic a little bit?
The boys went outside and my mom's like, baby, I'm sorry, but you know, with Stephen in the divorce and you in the wedding, honey, I didn't have as much to spend, and I know it's different for you.
You sound just like oh my
We have
god.
separate Christmas from everybody else because we get each other so many presents, it's unfair to open them in front of other people.
Oh my god, that's so
And so
extra.
I'm like, we didn't do that this year, so obviously these are mine, right?
Right?
No, they weren't, and I just looked selfish.
Right after you told the kids not to be selfish.
Yeah, all kinds of shit.
We got to a big
There's a whole goddamn day for fucking a whole fucking
first
day.
time in 4.5 years that I've been with the kids that they've ever been mad at me. And Layla was so mad at me, she wouldn't look at me. She wouldn't speak
Oh,
to me.
you hurt her
She
feelings.
wouldn't hug me. She didn't talk almost the entire time we were at Jen
Why'd
and
you guys
Todd's
get into a
house.
fight?
Because they was being selfish, and their daddy fucking makes plans without telling me about it. But he talks to Nikki and Jen every fucking day, and then he talks to his mama. So he's talked to 3 women. So he's like, "I fucking told you about this shit." And I'm like, "No, you
So
didn't."
was this misdirected aggression that you had about Mike that you directed towards the kids?
Yes and no.
Okay.
There was a valid part.
Okay.
I'm not mad at the kids.
The kids did upset you at some point, though.
Yes.
Okay.
What happened was, I was going to go to Hampton Roads for my work Christmas party.
Got you.
And again, I'm glad Andrew got a sweatshirt, but my party goes all the fuck out. I throw a very expensive
You tell me about it.
$60,000 party.
Holy
we give away at least 30 gifts.
Wow.
At least TVs.
Dude, I got hot chocolate. That's all I got.
We give away like, what is it, Nespressos?
Look, that's so not fucking. I work for the 6th largest
Espresso
bank in
maker.
America,
The
and I got
Nespresso.
fucking hot chocolate.
Yeah, the one that Clooney advertised.
There's
Yeah.
a difference from an
We give
entrepreneur.
I work for fucking the #1 environmental cleaning service.
And you got a hat.
They couldn't even take them back to the Black Sheep because their manager, their office
Sell
manager.
this.
Yeah, so cheap. They got 40
I know,
bucks a
I
person.
can't even, on top of the fact that you also get working for my company, you get a $500 service bonus for every year you've worked for the company. And
That's
it's
why your bonus was that
It's
good.
capped at
Gotcha.
$2,000. Oh no, that was my performance bonus and I can't say that on the air.
Okay,
That is
gotcha.
we
Scratch.
can't talk about that
Yeah.
publicly. But no, that's everyone in the company, no matter what your position is.
That's really nice.
Up to but 4 years
It's a
you
good
get
company.
$2,000 and then it's capped at $2,000.
It's like they want you to like your job and want to be there.
We also give everyone $50 gift cards to buy turkeys for Thanksgiving, and we give them
So
to
nice.
like Walmart or the grocery store. So even if you don't buy the
Yeah,
turkey,
you can
get
use it for
something.
something else.
yeah, our 5-year bonuses are usually
Okay.
like a $2,000 watch. 10-year bonus, like my 10-year bonus watch budget. I don't think I can say on air, but it was a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you finish your story. So you guys were going to. You had your company Christmas party.
Thank you. I was going to go to the Hampton Roads one, and I didn't think we had the kids. But then we
Okay.
found out we had the kids, and I'm like, I don't want to leave the babies. Like,
Right.
I want to stay home.
Right.
And so we were going to do Christmas with the kids on Sunday, so they would have enough time to enjoy their stuff before
Yeah.
they went home to their mamas.
Yeah.
And so since I wasn't going, Mike decided to tell the kids, we're going to do it Saturday morning instead.
Oh.
And then,
Why'd you do that?
Because she wasn't going anywhere, so fuck it.
Okay.
okay, there was also no discussion between me and him.
Why not? If she's not going Saturday, we're gonna do it. Or if she's not going Saturday, because
If
Saturday,
she's not going somewhere, you might as well do it.
Saturday,
when you
listen,
can.
Saturday was the original day to do this shit.
No, it
Okay.
wasn't.
It was.
It wasn't.
Saturday was the original day, but again, this is when it comes to where she don't pay attention to the shit I say.
Oh.
Yeah,
Here we
even
go,
though she
it's
says
getting
I
thick
didn't-
now.
I didn't tell her.
There was
She
no
said
original
that
plan.
it's not.
Originally, we didn't know that we had the kids because I was upset that we weren't getting the kids until Monday, and I'm like, that's not
And
fair.
then when I found out that we were gonna have the kids, I'm like, we'll do Christmas on Saturday. And then she goes, well, I'm going to the Hampton Roads thing. I'm like, okay,
Right.
I guess we'll have to do it Sunday. That's when the Sunday came apart.
So either way, the Wednesday before, I asked the kids, I was like, my loves, how would we feel about doing Christmas on Sunday instead of Saturday? And first and foremost, Layla's little 10-year-old ass looked at me and went, I've waited long enough for this phone. I'm not waiting another day for it. And I'm like, ooh, that is, I don't,
Guess what? There is no phone.
yeah. I didn't get to that point yet. I did get there eventually.
That would have been me. That would have been me.
I got
let it
every
slide.
gift.
I let it slide. I know she's excited. She's been waiting for 4 years since Dominic got his phone.
Oh my God! What, she's
Yeah.
been waiting since she was 3.
Yeah, but she
Like,
also has
come
my
on.
freaking tablet in Messenger Kids. She has the ability to text, FaceTime,
Look,
and
these kids,
call
man, these kids,
anybody she
they're
wants to
spoiled.
on
It ain't
my
the same
iPad.
status as
They're
a phone.
spoiled.
Yeah, we
They're
don't even
spoiled.
call it my iPad anymore. It's Layla's iPad.
Right.
Okay, she also wants a new case for it because she's done ripped the other one to shit. So, anyways, I'm like, listen, my sweet angels, well, and she's like, I don't want to
Very
wait.
special
And
episode.
Dominic's like, I don't want to wait. And I'm like, well, what if the reason that we're gonna wait for Sunday is because I'm gonna buy you guys more presents on Saturday?
Yeah.
And they were like,
That's
oh,
what-
well, we
that's-
originally thought it was Sunday anyway, so we're cool with that.
That's so.
And I'm like, sweet.
yeah.
So I come home Friday
That's
night.
what all manipulative.
I come home Friday night and get verbally attacked, and they're like, "What do you mean Sunday? This is you said we could open things on Saturday, and this is." I'm like, "Do y'all want stockings?" Because Daddy's dumbass doesn't even know where your stockings are. He thinks they threw them away, and he didn't get y'all anything for your stockings. And they're like,
I don't fucking do stockings. Stockings to me are like the waste of fucking time.
Oh man.
To do some shit
My
for.
kids count on them.
Daddy got big presents,
Stockings are
and
a big
listen,
deal.
I hook stockings up.
Yeah, me too.
Stockings have gift cards in them.
Yeah.
They have random like, rubber gun shooty things.
No,
They
no,
have
little things. You're good.
candy.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
Matchbox car or something.
Something like it's not just like
Deodorant,
toys.
socks.
Usually a piece of fruit, like pomegranates. They've had pomegranates in their stockings before, avocados, because they love them and they don't get them at their mom's house. I'm like, so, this motherfucker had gift cards in his stocking.
Okay, yeah.
Did you get a
Damn,
stocking?
Mike, you in trouble.
Do you know why I got a
I'm
stocking
about to
this
get on
year?
her side and try to figure out.
I'm just saying, do you know why I got a
Doesn't matter
stocking?
the shit she got. Is she gonna worry about a stocking? No.
Do you know what, Mason, do you know why I got a stocking this year? Because in this fight with the children, where they're yelling at me, and Layla is basically like, I deserve this. And I'm like, y'all have good lives? I'm like, y'all don't have chores at our house? You don't get punished at our house? Like, name one time you wanted something and I didn't take you to go get it within 30 days. Whatever y'all want, whatever you ask for, I do it. Y'all want stockings and y'all are coming at me like this? You little motherfuckers, I'm tired. And this motherfucker took my side and he said, y'all agreed to this.
This motherfucker
Y'all agreed
took
to
my
this.
side.
Well done,
First time
motherfucker.
fucking ever.
Well done.
We take like, and
Feel the
I'm
love.
telling the kids, I'm like, y'all are getting presents for 5 of the next 6 days. We're literally taking you
What are you, Jewish?
to get presents from Auntie Tab and Auntie Kid. And then Steven was there and they got presents from Uncle Biggie. Like, and she would not
Yeah.
talk.
They got
It was a little-
lesbian uncles. They got lesbian aunts, and they don't even know how lucky they are.
And they got
Do you realize you've got disposable income being spent upon
good
you?
gifts. They got good gifts. And this girl wouldn't talk. And so Mike finally gets pissed.
That
None
would've
of us
upset
talked on the
me,
way
too.
home. I was vibing to Christmas rap music the whole way home. Nobody spoke. And then I wake up Saturday morning and Mike is in a mood and he's like, listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, we're gonna go down to your mama's house and do this shit. We're coming back up here. I'm having a conversation with all of y'all and then we're opening these fucking presents. And I am waking up and I'm like, what are we talking
this
about?
Was Friday.
This was
shit
Saturday
aggravated
morning.
me so bad on Friday because not only did they have the conversation at the house, they had the conversation at kids, and it kept going and kept going. And at this point now I'm just irritated with all the shit because I'm like, the only part of Christmas I like is like when it comes to everybody getting their gifts and the family getting together. Other than that, I don't give a fuck about Christmas at all. You know what I mean?
You want this, babe?
So fucking,
Thank you.
I got irritated. I woke up in the mood. I was still irritated. I was like, fuck this. Everybody catching wrath today. I don't give a damn. Don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you were pushed to your brink. I get that.
Yeah, and so I woke up being told I was going to be lectured in my own house
That's
with
not
the
a fun way to
children.
wake up either.
And so I'm like, don't you think you should tell me what you're going to talk to us and the children about? And he's like, yeah. He's like, all right, I'll fucking tell you. And I'm like, great, I'm glad that you're done. But Layla and I squashed this last night. We had a conversation about gratitude and about being grateful for things and that she is 10 years old and she doesn't run this house. She doesn't tell us what to do. She's a child. We are the parents. But we're done. Dominic's fine. And he went, well, then we're going to do the presents tonight. And I'm like, I don't think we're going to do that, Mike, because we're going to go to my mom's. You're going to be aggravated that you have to stay there. You're going to be pissed off on the way home. You're going to be fucking tired. And I'm not opening presents with you being a fucking prick. And I still have to stuff their stockings. And he went, okay, so I guess we do it in the morning.
Yeah, because you're right, because all that would have actually fucking happened. That's usually how it goes.
Yeah.
The moral of the story of the Basement Girlfriend show is Mike's a fucking bitch. He's not really that. He's not really. He did so good. He got me
He
so
did.
many things.
That shadow box is gorgeous.
Because look, this is what
It's
she did.
beautiful.
Let me tell you what she did.
This is part of why I got pizza, because I was going to sit back and just let it all happen.
This is our episode.
Here's what comes with gratitude, though, all right? She goes, babe, how many gifts did you give me? I'm over there counting. And I'm like, oh, they're like 15.
He's
something
counting up like
She's
13,
like,
14.
fuck yeah! I didn't get you that much. I was like, I don't give a fuck. But again, it goes to the whole speech.
I'll leave it
this
on
whole
regular.
lecture.
Fuck yeah, bitch. I got you like 6.
I only got you one thing.
What did you enjoy that you
Well,
got?
that's not true. I got you the advent calendar. I've got
See that
some.
lamp?
I've got something else at my house for you. And I haven't given you your stocking stuff yet. So I actually did get you more than just the one thing.
What did Mike get?
I didn't get a stocking either this year, by the way.
What did you,
I
did
never
you enjoy
do.
what you got?
Not from you. I'm just saying my children don't think of me as stocking. You know, they're the kids. They're not
I
good.
did. I had $20 Regal gift cards sprinkled throughout his things. One that I even forgot about. He had a good Christmas. I had a great Christmas. He got me murder games. You guys want to come over tonight and do a murder game?
Yeah.
Murder what?
Murder games?
I would love
So,
that.
It's these games. It's like
I bet I'd be good
it's
at
a
that.
pack that's like it'll say
You
murder.
gotta guess
this
the
and that.
murder. Yeah, you gotta guess
And
the
you gotta
murder.
play the game. You gotta figure out who murdered.
It's like Clue.
It's like a detective game. Yeah, but
Yeah, but it's more interactive than Clue was. You know?
It's
like there's
escape
evidence
room
that you
Clue.
find and like
It's like you're going through
I
cold
got
case
that one year
files
for
and
my
shit like
kids.
that.
We never did solve the murder.
Well, you know, make a night of it. I'll come over on
Do you
Do you
Saturday.
want to come over? You can come over.
Yeah, I'll come over.
Have you ever
sometime.
been to our house?
I've been in the driveway.
Oh, you should come over. We learned how to hang
I
things on the
don't think
wall.
you've been in the house. I think you've been in the driveway.
I've been
too.
in
Right on.
Nobody comes to our house. We have to go
I've
everywhere.
been in there one
I
time.
know.
That's because the house has always been a fucking wreck. Like,
Horseshit. Horseshit.
the house ain't always
I've
been
had
a
my
wreck.
friends over at least 5 times to help get the house organized.
Oh, it has it? Did it work? No.
How many months did I spend doing the entire house, every closet?
Every closet. What are you talking about?
2 months I spent every weekend of the last 4 months cleaning out every closet, cleaning out the
Yeah,
movie
that's
room.
not. I'm talking about in the fucking. How many years have we been in this house?
I'm talking about you can shut the fuck up.
Thank you. See what I'm saying? Nah.
You're fucking fine.
How many years have you been in the house?
3.
Okay.
And she's talking about she just done some shit the
It'll be
last
3 in
4.
March.
Nah, you done shit the last 4. Okay, I give you the shit you did the last 4, but the last 3 years has been me doing shit in this fucking
First
house.
off, that's not true. I did shit for the first year. Then I got the fucking psoriatic arthritis, and I was fucking crippled, and he knows it. He knows
I know
couldn't
that
fucking
shit.
move.
I didn't
And
say it. Did I
then
say
they
it?
put me back on the medication. They put me on the new medication in July, and it worked. And I've been doing shit since then. I even packed this motherfucker's lunch, and maybe once a month I cook dinner.
I wouldn't put it on once a month. You cook dinner. That one time about a fucking month ago, you cooked dinner.
I never cooked
The last
dinner,
couple of
so-
months, she's cooking once a month.
Yeah. At least one of those months she cooked.
Yep.
God damn it. Fuck
sorry,
out of here.
I'm so excited to listen to this episode. I think this is the most fun episode I've.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I'm enjoying your lead. Just letting you come on and do your thing right now. This is very amusing to me.
I love having another girl on the show too.
I love having there needs to be a girl on the show because I listen to the show and sometimes I don't and then I do and then y'all talk and I'm like, fuck man, everything they say is like wrong. Like it's inaccurate. Like,
That's mostly Mike.
that's mostly Mike. It is mostly Mike. But I'm like, Mike is forgetting key parts of stories. Just like he's forgetting key parts of, I've done all this for 3 years, but we won't do that on the air. We won't. We'll wait till the camera's off.
I don't give a damn.
And we won't.
I've actually said it on the episodes that you heard that you said.
Do we want to talk about when the last time you paid house bills was?
I already said that you take care of that shit.
I'm just saying, it's tit for tat.
It's been out here. It's
Mike has always
tit-
said
I
this.
have always said
tit for
this.
tat.
It's not shooting you down. I put this
Mike
out
is
here.
Mike is like my as far as like lead
But
between
see,
a man and a woman.
here we go. It's how she's taking it.
Okay, between
She's not
This
hearing
is what
anything
we
I
talked
said.
about last
Never
episode.
heard a word that I said.
Listen,
Could be. I don't know.
That's exactly what's happening.
Mike and I are both heads of our household in different ways. Mike is my head of household where I'm like, I'm upset and I'm emotional about something and I need support. And I need support right now. And I want to say 60% of the time, Mike is 100% on board with
hell yeah.
being supportive.
Hell yeah,
40% of the time is really fucking dicey. Do you know? It's the same
Well,
thing.
wouldn't that be like based on his disagreement with you about whatever you're trying to settle on?
No, it's based on his perception about life, and he's a curmudgeon. I wouldn't say he's a
He does
pessimist.
have, no, he's got the old man in him.
Yeah, he's
like-
not a pessimist. But
He's
it's
too
kinda
old
like,
for that
so
shit.
this is where it's at. Mike doesn't give a shit about Christmas. And my first Christmas with the kids, and unfortunately for me, this was appalling. I was watching them open presents, and specifically Layla, because I got her so much shit. And she was ripping open a present, and she would look at it, and even if it was a box and she didn't know what it was, she was like, "Yay!" And then she would throw it over her shoulder to wherever it would land and immediately go for the next one. And it's both kids doing it at the same time. And I'm like, I don't. What? Weird. Well, okay, fuck whatever's in the box. Like, fuck if it breaks. Fuck if you say thank you for somebody getting you a fucking gift. And Mike's like, I'm like, we didn't do it that way when I was growing up. I don't know anybody that does this. And Mike's like, this is all I fucking care about. Just let them open the fucking presents. Why do we gotta do one at a time? We don't need to say thank you. Fuck Santa Claus. These kids don't believe in Santa Claus. I ain't gonna let my 5-year-old daughter fucking think some fucking bullshit man did this. Daddy did this shit. Did you fuck a stocking? Like, fuck Christmas magic. Fuck looking at Christmas lights. God, he gets so pissed when, like, as soon as I hang up one Christmas decoration, it ruins his mood. He slams the fucking door like, goddamn
Michael, is
snowman
this
on
true?
the fucking door.
I ain't gonna
What is that?
Bro, you got to learn to enjoy, man.
Of seltzers
I don't
vodka.
like the whole. I've said this for a minute. I don't like the lead up to Christmas. I
Sarah,
like
hurry, you're getting ready.
Yeah, sure. I can tell.
This
I
is
was not
Swirl.
prepared for that sip. Sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I
I
don't
just
give a
sipped your
damn.
woman's
Oh,
drink.
it's kind of like my Christmas jungle juice again.
I just put hair on my chest. What the fuck?
Watch out, Jew.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
No, I'm trying to take your side here.
Yeah,
I
he's a
feel
dick.
like Jude's the same way though. Like there's no Christmas magic. But this year I'm so proud of him. He put up the Christmas tree. And he hung stockings. He even got me a stocking because he thought I was gonna be here.
Hung the stocking from
He
the
hung the
fishtail.
stocking for me.
That's a beautiful thing.
I thought
Stocking
so
from the
too.
fishtail.
I thought so too.
That's the only thought that counts because there ain't nothing in it.
Do you want to know?
It's the
It is the
appearance
thought that counts. It's the thought
Do
that
you want to
counts.
know a true
Ain't nothing
story?
mine either, so.
I have always wanted to go to the Bull Run Festival of Lights, like on a date at Christmas time.
Oh, here's
and I
another one of
have,
those.
I have never been on this, and I told
You
her-
still didn't go?
I told
No.
Mike, we'd been together for almost a year at this point in time, our first Christmas. And I was like, I've always wanted to go on like a date and listen to Christmas music and do this
Yeah.
shit. So Mike took me and the kids to the fucking Bull Run Festival of Lights. He was angry, so he was doing 70 through the 45-mile-an-hour stretch on 29.
Hey, watch out for deer.
And slamming the brakes, and he's listening to like this shit. Like, not all the music he listens to is shitty, but I do not relate to underground gangster hip hop. It's fucking bullshit. And I'm like, hey, can we maybe listen to some Christmas music? And he fucking was so mean to me that I had to face my face out the window and
As a
silently cry.
Oh no, Sarah.
Because I just wanted to go see the fucking
Look,
Christmas.
I've been there.
No,
I've been there.
See, look,
That's
you're
toxic
already-
as fuck.
Here we go. I'm glad. If
No.
you listen to the previous episode, this episode is proving everything we said. Keep going.
Well,
I
because it
just
isn't
said-
the
and do you
way
know what
she
the problem-
interpreted it, but
No.
I don't know, you're a little
Keep going,
harsh
wait a
too.
minute, keep
70 and a
How are you
45.
supposed to?
70 to 45, that's what you're talking about. Hey,
We're supposed to be looking at the lights and you going 70 and a 45?
I think I would
Back
have
to
been
the
going
lights.
that.
I mean, that was on the way to the
Down to
lights.
the
That was on the
I'm
way.
on the way
You
to the
guys,
lights.
you guys are the same person though.
I
Like
just, I
y'all
don't
are
like,
not.
it's not
like,
even, I'm like, Mike does so much for me, and I feel like I'm very appreciative of it. And Mike tends to tell everybody else how much he does for me, but tends to leave out his appreciation for my fucking big
I have
ass.
put it out here, and you've been
I've
witness to
heard-
all of this.
Okay, I've
I've
missed
heard
those. I'm
Mike-
sorry,
I
I've missed
know you
those
have.
episodes.
I've
I'm
heard
sorry, I've
him
missed those episodes because I hate
Praise how
it.
you're the primary breadwinner, you're taking care of him.
He does praise
Like,
that.
Thank you.
you know, he's not on here. He's not on here telling the
He does.
world
You gotta
that he
listen
makes
to
more
every
money than
episode.
you, and like he's like I'm in a good position. My lady makes good money, man.
He's got a countdown for when he can just be a house husband.
But hold on. Wait a minute, wait a
I don't
minute.
know
Back to the Christmas story. So
Yeah.
look, we get the Bull Run. We're at the fucking Festival of Lights.
Looking at this, looking at
We're
this.
going through the fucking lights, right? And fucking then she goes, oh wait a minute. You got Christmas music playing? And I'm like, yeah. It's been fucking playing, but you ain't shut the fuck up to listen to the motherfucker.
That's
shit.
first off, that's horseshit. He did 12 minutes before we got there and managed to switch it after I didn't say anything for the entire fucking ride
She
from
was
Warrenton to
crying out the
Manassas
window.
because I'm crying out the window and don't want the fucking
I've
kids
been
to
there.
see
That's
it.
the fucking worst. I've been
Yeah,
there.
and then
Not
he turned it
with
on,
you,
and then it was down low
but
as shit.
in the past.
And then we went through, and then he turns on like, oh, what, bitch? You want to fucking do this
Yeah,
shit?
you're not gonna find Jim.
There was no
driving through there.
talking. There was no like she didn't hear it because she wouldn't shut the fuck up. I shut the fuck up because I fucking silently fucking cried.
I'll take
And
you-
if I loud cry, everybody knows because I do it like a 5-year-old and I. Yeah.
You're gonna watch it for free. What we're gonna do is we're gonna drive to Manassas and come back. And you can
Hey,
see
yeah, whatever you
that's
see
what
is
you're
what
gonna
you
do.
see.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
you
Because
can see
one year I
three-quarters
just
of it.
asked him, I'm like, can we just drive through some neighborhoods and look at some Christmas lights? Like, funny things. And
Yeah.
I'll do that. I'll do that more than I'll do that, but I
You
won't
won't.
do that. I don't like Brian Rucker just like
Question.
generic
Okay.
ass
Mason-
bullshit, you know
Mason
what I'm
and
saying? But
Andrew.
like you'll see whatever. goes
Mason
down
and
the road.
Andrew, you're driving home whatever day of the week it is, and you see this like absolutely stunning sunset. Do you maybe
Oh,
pull
don't even
over
get me
someplace
started on
and look at the
sunsets.
sunset? Do you drive towards the sun? Do you just drive a little bit more
Nah, I
just so you can look
don't-
at how
nah, I don't-
I
fucking
want to get home.
That don't count because I don't.
Gorgeous it is.
I might
We
stop
went to
and- I
don't
the
pull
we
over
went to
every
the
chance.
beach one time. We went to the beach one time as a whole family, like all of us, Nana, Poppy. There was a couple other couples there or whatever, and Rich was there and the boys, and it was like this. We all went to go and enjoy the beautiful sunset. And Nana and Poppy were even dropping fucking hints to Andrew, like, "Oh, you're gonna have to put your arm around the girl and watch sunset. I can't wait to be with my lady," because Poppy is like the ultimate
just
good husband.
appreciates his fucking
He's
wife.
like the best fucking husband there is, right? Like he's always flirting with her and like saying little things, grabbing her ass, like, and they've been married fucking 40 some years or something like that, 50 years.
See, but that's good
It's
getting
beautiful.
along. Like,
It's
I mean,
beautiful, right? So they're
you know.
trying to drop hints about this romantic thing we're about to go do. This motherfucker is out there the whole time the sun is going down. I'm like, well, I guess I'm gonna walk back and stand with Nana and Poppy because he's just digging up fucking seashells and clams. He's like looking all through the
It's like, this will
ocean.
make some good
He
bait.
doesn't
Hey,
even
this will
notice.
make some good bait.
So
You know he's hot as shit.
I I even came over and tried to put my hand behind him. Nope, didn't stop him. He was like bent over within 30 seconds, digging around in the sand, looking for shark teeth.
Because I had time to someone down yet.
No.
You watch it go down. That's what watching the sun set is
You
doing.
gotta sit there.
Everybody else was watching that shit.
I
You was like,
literally,
"I
I'm
like it."
standing there with Nan and Poppy with my arms crossed by myself.
Looking like a damn
Looking like a damn
with a
fool.
disrespectful fucking
With
man
a
that tells us a
disrespectful
fucking
man.
time.
Lucky if you're not
Then
crying
he
like
comes over. Then he
Dr.
comes
Bowden
over.
loudly.
No, I wasn't crying. I wasn't gonna cry. I'm more the silent, look out the window and cry by myself. Like the world's not gonna know that I'm like crying. I don't fucking cry for shit. So if you made me cry, that's a really big deal. But I'm gonna be ashamed of it, and I'm not gonna let you know. I'm like, like I don't think Andrew's ever seen me do.
Oh my god, Mike's seen it so many
I don't
times.
think you have. You've never seen me really cry. Maybe except when my brother died. That's the only time, and that was real. Like,
Well, that makes
raw.
sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this motherfucker rolls up after the sun is set and like tries to put his arm around me, and I shrug him off, and I'm like, I'm good. And he's like, oh, what are you mad now? What are you mad now? What are you mad? We came here and watched sunset. You weren't even anywhere around me, motherfucker. Like,
You watched the sunset?
I watched sunset by myself.
I watch it with you. I just want to stand right beside you. We was on the goddamn
You
beach.
missed it
What
with
else
that
Do
you
you
fucking
want?
really think this is a reasonable execution of an argument?
I just want you to. This is where Mason.
I mean, seriously,
Mason,
I can side with a girlfriend sometimes.
You're willing to do this for a girl because these aren't hard things to do. They
Right,
cost no money.
Right.
They cost
You're not asking me to
nothing.
take you to the opera and get you really good
Yeah.
seats
It-
and wear really nice clothes and get there on time
You don't
and
deserve-
valet the car and all kinds of things that are annoying me.
You
Right.
don't deserve to
You
do
wanna-
things that all girl.
Get my
Everybody
feet
knows.
a little wet in the sand and stand with my girl that's gonna let me bone her later and watch the sun go down
Right.
and maybe make a corny joke or I don't know.
Exactly. I'm just like you. As a girl, everybody knows. Girls, men and women know that girls like these stupid things. And from a girl's point of view, it costs 3 minutes of your fucking time. You shit for fucking an hour and 7 minutes 3 times a day. But 3 minutes of your time to just shut the fuck up and not be irritated that somebody has the audacity
To want to spend time
want
with
to
you.
spend time or have that special moment with you. And that's what happens with Mike is Mike gets pissed
Yeah.
that I would even expect him to even do that. How dare I take away his precious time to give me 3 minutes of like, damn baby, it's a beautiful sunset. I just want to look at the sunset with you.
You think Ashley likes looking at sunsets?
She does. This motherfucker, I stopped asking him to look at the sunset with me.
Yeah.
The first year we were in the house, and we have, from the top balcony, we have a full view of the entire Blue Ridge mountain range.
That's beautiful.
Like, and it's beautiful, and the sun sets right there. And I've been like,
I'll come
baby,
watch it with
do
you.
you want to come see this sunset?
Just
And
call me up
So
next
then I
time.
go by myself, and I take my pictures, and then I show him. He's like, I don't know what the fuck you want me to say, Sarah. It's a fucking sunset.
She'll be like, babe, it's beautiful, isn't it? Yes, it's a sunset. It's like
It's those
it really-
small moments, though.
See, but no, that's exactly what I was going to say.
I feel
You're
like
now
you
not
guys-
appreciating the little things
Yeah.
that make life
Because
better.
we get on your nerves like 80% of the time. So
Well,
like
it's
those,
almost
like,
because you're demanding
three-
it. And,
Yes,
and
and there
if it could
Yeah.
happen organically,
Yeah.
That's what happened.
that's
Come
what.
watch this. Come
Yeah.
take this picture. Or no, it's more so as you can watch it, but then it's that one got to take
Well,
pictures
how,
in front
if,
of it.
well,
We gotta hold
okay,
it. We
if
gotta
we
take
just
all
ask
pictures
for
of this.
what we need, is that demanding? Like, I don't think saying like,
No, that's
babe,
usually worse.
I would really like to watch the sunset with you.
But that's different. You don't need to watch the sunset with me.
No, but
would
it is
very-
filling my
but
bucket
I'm
of what I
saying,
do need to be happy in
It
a
would
relationship.
very much make you happy, but it is not a necessity.
Yeah, but
but that's the
it
balance.
is kinda.
But that's
Hold
the
on, but
balance
what's the
of what-
necessity when it comes to your mental stability?
Are blowjobs a necessity? No.
For
But do we
me,
do them
it
because
really
we love
would
you?
help.
Yes.
If I could get 50 blowjobs a
We don't
year,
ever say shit.
I would be a
We bottle
phenomenally
shit up.
happy person.
Yeah, but I don't think that's acceptable in this day and age to bottle your shit up.
We just keep on moving with life. Life got to keep on moving on.
I don't.
It's not bottled up. We just go.
I'm so in the middle of this.
Because you see both sides.
Because you
see
see,
both
but,
You
okay,
see
and
both
also you
sides.
said it's because you're demanding it. I demand
See, but I'm not
a
even
shit ton of stuff from Mike.
I'm really not saying you're
but not
demanding
that.
it, but when you say this is what I need, like that's putting it in.
Well,
like,
what if you just say,
that's
"Oh my
like-
God, you
that's
should
like-
come see this gorgeous
It usually
sunset," because
comes
that's
out
usually where
more-
it starts. Is I'm like, "Holy shit,
I need
you should
more
come see
quality
this
time.
sunset."
But see,
And that comes out in the little things. I would like for you to watch the sunset with me, or like, hey babe, it's a beautiful sunset. Like, we're giving you the opportunity to be like, oh, would you like me to sit with you and watch it? Like, that would fucking mean
It's
the
the giving.
world.
It's the giving up, the not wanting to do it, and just shutting the fuck up and doing it part. It's that part.
It's like toss a salad. You do it sometimes, even if you don't want to do
Yes, you can
Oh,
agree with this. When somebody is not
it. It's
willing,
right there, right, Mike?
When it's there, it's there.
I ain't tossing no salads.
No, like, but I'm saying, like, if that's what you want, you're gonna do it if you're really into the person. If you can like wrap your head around it in a way that doesn't make you mad.
Or you can see the way that how something so simple and the fact that somebody is not willing to give it to you really puts a change on your perception of what your worth is to them. You know their worth to you.
True,
but
but-
this is, I'm not even worth getting up and looking at the fucking sun going down with the pretty colors of the sky, and they come there from volcanic ash from all over the fucking world. This is interesting.
Well,
Right.
you know, but
it's a moment of closeness.
But there is a
like,
difference in the kind of men that you're into. Mike and the Jew are savage motherfuckers.
This motherfucker-
I am not the level
No.
of savage that these savages are. I'm
Savage-
savage in a
savage
different
is
way. I'm an artist where these guys don't have that element in their personality.
This big
know,
black
like-
holistic bitch fucking trying to shove mullein leaf down my throat. Do you want to talk to me about organic herbs and holistic stuff?
What is mullein leaf?
It's
it's
fucking
good
good
for your lungs. It opens up your lungs and shit like that. Yeah, it's
okay.
good to
Is this something
rejuvenate
your
lungs.
grandmother told you?
Nah, that's something
It's
I read
because
about.
Mike is supposedly in tune with nature, holistic, thriving off the earth and doing what you can, but the one thing he cannot bear to do
Be outside.
is to set his, it doesn't matter if it's outside,
Appreciate
we
a
can see it from the
sunset.
window. We can see it from
No,
the
he
window.
doesn't appreciate nature. He doesn't love animals.
wants-
He's not
No.
into that sort of thing. So,
No.
like, the things that you like about him are gonna be the way they are most of the time. But some of the things you don't like about him are gonna be that way because of the things you do like about him. The savage that he is that way because he doesn't have a soft spot for a dog. He doesn't have a soft spot for a sunset. All those other elements that you really like
I
about
actually
him
agree with that. Yeah,
are
I do.
that way because of
I'm
these
not
couple of
saying-
things.
I'm
So
not
that's
saying he
what-
shouldn't bend though. He
Right,
should
I'm
bend.
not saying he shouldn't either. All I'm saying is that, like, the tact to acquire his
But, like, it's-
engagement
yeah.
needs to be modified
Yeah.
because of the
Okay.
way that he is.
Yeah.
Because I
You
can
feel
tell you these
validated?
things. I can tell you
Well,
these things.
I
that he's
can- I
not
can
gonna
just say- I
he's
can-
not
I
gonna
can say,
stop the
like,
car and
most-
help a dog. He's
Right.
not that dude.
Like, I'm
I
super-
might. I won't always, but I
Right.
might. Mike will never.
Oh no,
It's just like her with people.
I can't, I'm
She
not.
will
Oh.
fucking put herself out there to help a motherfucker out. On so many fucking levels.
The bicycle kid.
So many.
Yeah. I'm
The
leaving.
goddamn thing.
The
Fuck that.
bicycle kid I
The
did.
bicycle kid is the next one. It's the newest one.
I
Like, you
did make
put
him come
yourself in the
stand in the light
situation.
so I could see his face. I'm like,
And then I don't know who I was more
You're
pissed off at. Was either her or the bicycle kid, because the kid fucking stopped and stood in the light because she told him to get off your bike and said, "Man, fuck you, I'm going home. I'm not doing that shit."
should have stopped in front of my house.
This is a whole nother fucking thing.
So-
Y'all got all kind of stories happening.
It's always something because she puts herself in situations that normal people would not fucking do.
Because I'm kind, Mason, and because I'm Christian, and I believe, like, what would Jesus do? Jesus would be nice. Jesus would help somebody, and maybe sometimes that occasionally means you accidentally pick up a crackhead in your driveway, or maybe this kid that might be
I'm the
wanting to
same
murder,
way.
stalk, or rape you, even though I don't fit the demographic for any of those, but I couldn't see him in the darkness. I was in a panic, so I'm like, "You all right, bro? You need some water?
She wants
like,
to talk to a motherfucker.
come stand in the light because
Hey,
I
look,
can't see you in the
I'm
dark."
saying a little kindness is going to go a lot better with
I'm
the
the
guy
same way.
that's waffling between murder, raping you, and like leaving.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I could leave, or I could
exactly.
smack this bitch in the face and see what else happens.
Listen.
And you're like, hey, you want some water? And he's like, I guess I won't smack.
The
this
first
bitch.
night,
You know, some water
he said he was
smells
like,
Listen, hold on, this is
the first night he said he was like, I know I'm so, I was like, because I told him, I was like, you're scaring me, you scared the shit out of me, I don't know who you
This is
are.
what you're telling somebody
Like,
that you can't see.
Wait a minute.
Sweet,
Yes, thank you.
sweet.
you're
in my
outside-
End chair, 9 o'clock. It's like 9:15 at
This
night.
is your
At our
porch,
house.
Yes.
where you
Yeah.
live right now.
Yes.
That you have the great view of the Blue Ridge.
Yes.
For the backyard. I was on the front porch.
Right, so you're on the front porch
Yep.
in a swinging chair, and a person who runs up on you essentially.
He didn't run up on me. I thought he was a deer.
Now this is in that night that we had all that fog.
Yeah,
You couldn't see shit. You.
So the guy literally
He's
stumbles upon your
literally
house.
maybe right about where the door is, maybe a foot or two away from the.
close.
From me. That's how close we are to each other.
close.
And to get out of this chair, I can't just stand up. It's an egg swinging chair. Like my feet are swinging me in it, and so I'm like I have to hold on to get up. And the amount of time it takes to get that. By the time I'm out of the chair, he's going to be up to me.
You better start talking.
And so if I have to get up and turn my back and get in the door, all while this dude that I know is now there, and I cannot see anything about him. The only thing I could see is from the perspective, like the roof of our neighbor across the street. I could see his head was a little bit above like the roof line, just from.
I would have done the same thing. I would
Yeah,
have
and so I'm like,
started talking to him.
hey, what you doing over there fidgeting in the darkness behind my husband's car? Because you're scaring me, and I don't feel comfortable right now, and I want you to know that I know that you know that I'm not comfortable. And the kid was like, I'm so sorry. I just had to, I had to fix my helmet and fix my pants. And I'm like, oh, you're on a bicycle? And I can't see it, and I'm not going to say, like, I can't see anything about you.
Right.
But I'm like, what the fuck are you fucking doing? So I'm like, are you okay? Like, do you need some water or something? And he's like, no, I'm sorry, big scary guy on a bike. So when I saw him the second night.
Now, Happy, the whole time, you could have got the fuck up and walked to the house.
No.
Nah, she don't do that.
No.
Now,
Was
that's-
something charging at you out of the darkness?
But that's not engaging with the thing that's going on right there.
Yeah,
in
with
the crowd.
Sarah's luck, she would have fallen
Here
off the
comes the
fucking
second part.
chair.
What's that,
and, like,
motherfucker, in my fucking slippers?
She
What
would've
am I gonna
fallen
fucking do?
into the
Here comes
dude
the
or
second
something.
Arthritis? I can't run, you know that.
Here comes the second part, though. There's a part two to this motherfucker.
So what, does bicycle guy stop by later to chat?
The next day?
She stops him.
No, I didn't stop him. He did the same thing. He pulled up. I was smoking a cigarette. It was right about 9 o'clock. And I was looking at my phone, and I heard him again. And then I saw him pull up, and I'm
They're
like,
friends
hey,
now.
hey, buddy, you all right? You doing okay tonight? And I was like, you really scared the shit out of me last night. I don't know anything about you. What's your name?
Yeah.
And he said his name was Michael. I'm like, how old are you? And he said he's 19. And I'm like, I couldn't see you last night, and I just want to remind you that my husband's a big, scary black man. And
She
if you...
records the whole thing, though.
I didn't record it. I recorded the reaction to it. But I'm like, my husband's a big, scary black man, and if you try to murder, rape, kidnap me, he's going to come up on you out of the
we went there.
darkness.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to see
That's
nothing
exactly-
but
That's where we
teeth and
differ.
eyeballs.
That's where we differ. I don't think I would have said that. I may
did.
have said something about
I
my
did.
husband being inside or
I
something.
said
but-
I said he will come up on you. You'll
Were
only
you
see teeth
afraid?
and eyeballs.
Were you afraid of him? Like after
No,
he
I made
introduced
his ass come
himself?
down. Like, come down here.
You just wanted to subversively threaten him.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You know, I got a
wanted-
big black man that'll
He's-
beat the fucking shit
He's
out
got
of
a
you if
red
you're not
bicycle.
careful.
He's got a red bicycle. His name is Mike. He's
Red bike Mike.
6'2".
Hey, Red Bike Mike. I got a
He's
big black
6'2".
bike that'll beat the shit out of you if you ain't careful.
And he
What's
did.
up?
He had reflective stuff on, but I told him, I was like, dude, if you're riding around in the dark like this, you need to have lights on. And then he showed me he did have lights on, which I think is even fucking creepier. So I just wanted to let him know, hey, if you are like screening this area, what is it when you're spying on someone?
Casing the
Casing,
joint.
thank you.
If
Yeah,
you're
if you're
casing
casing this
joint,
shit,
I got a big
I
black
got a
bike
big
that'll
black
beat the shit out of you.
He said he's 6'2". I said, good, bro. I'm almost 6 feet tall. My husband's 6'4". Come down here. I want to see what you look like.
My brother's 6'10".
I did-
Come around
I
us.
come from big people. Come
You-
up here.
you big
I just want you to
motherfucker.
know, I can knock you the fuck out. I just want you to see I'm not petite. Swinging in my purple robe in my chair.
The thing is,
Smoking my dope.
her
my dope.
fucking flight or fight joint is to freeze and fall. That she doesn't.
Yeah, my
there's-
flight is to run my mouth. That's what's
Yeah.
good fly.
That's what I mean. Like,
But yeah,
if
she
she
wants to
tried to
save
get
fucking
up, she would have
people.
fallen. Like, it would have been.
It could have been.
And then you would have been like, why'd you get your big ass up?
Yeah.
Why, no, I'd have been like, why the fuck you ain't get in the house? Like,
What if I found getting in the house and he got
That's
me?
what I'm saying.
I
Like,
would
that's what I
actually
could
heard
see.
that. Verse that would have made me get up versus you talking outside. You talking outside is not gonna get
That's
me
another
up out there.
Tuesday.
I
Yeah.
tried to talk loud so he'd hear it because he had just gone to bed. And I'm like, fuck, get up,
Yeah,
get up.
like you're not on the phone out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
That went all through the neighborhood because everybody else is asleep but her.
Hold on, our episode time has to be almost over, and I do want to end on this note.
We can go a little over if need be.
Okay, I just want to end on this note. I did get my new UGG slippers this weekend, but I just had a conversation with my best friend, and she said that, like, hey, I saw the UGGs were on sale, but there were no size 11s, because I have big ass feet because I come from big people.
Right.
And so I'm like, was telling her, I'm like, honestly, I think the problem with why the size 11s keep running out for the few designers that make them is because, like, cross dressers, and I know that's not the right term to use, but men that like
It's
to
just
dress like
trans.
women,
It is trans.
whatever
Well,
it may be, and they
some of them are
have.
cross dressers, some of them are trans women.
They're popular amongst young boys.
Yeah, and this is something like
And that's another thing.
You can
No,
get it.
the ones, go ahead.
And it's just bullshit because I wear a size shoe that designers don't make. Like, most women's shoes stop at a size 10.
Yeah, they don't support you.
You gotta realize most models are 5'9". My microphone thing, it just went quiet.
You're
No,
fine.
I hear you. I hear
We
you.
can hear you. Maybe jiggle your headset.
Most models do have big ass feet.
Supermodels are a minimum. You have to be a minimum of 5'9" to be a supermodel. And those, when you're 5'9", which is what I am, you have size 10 and up feet. So models have custom made shoes because they can afford that shit. But if I can't go into DSW,
No. Sells up
DSW's
to 10,
big
that's
shoe
it.
rack, it's like 11, 12, 13s, and 14s, and they're all like hooker 6-7 inch stilettos that are impossible to be in. They're like for drag queens. And now I finally get designers that make shit in my size, and I can't because all the lady men are buying them up.
It's not just lady men. Like, so we bought a pair.
But they have those in
we
men's
bu-
section.
Yeah, there was a, when we
They're
went
unisex.
into
But they have men's
Journeys.
size, so you could get a probably 14
Yeah, we went to
Probably.
Journeys and
men's.
Yeah, but
walked
there's
in.
all sorts of other shoe issues
And
bigger
when
than
I
just the
handed
Uggs.
when I
Yeah.
handed the black Uggs to the salesperson, I was like, "Do you have these?" I was like, "He's a men's 12, so what's that in ladies?" I was thinking I was buying a ladies shoe, and he was like, "Oh no, those are men's." He said, "This whole table of Uggs is men's," and I swear they looked like female. And I was like, "Okay, well," I was like, "I need a 12," and he's like, "They've been selling like hotcakes. I'll see if we got a 12." And I was like, "Really?" I was like, "This is a thing, boys like in high
I was
school
talking mad
age."
shit. You know I was talking shit. I'm like, what the fuck we get this child? We got that in the dude size, you know?
Yeah.
Men, sir. And I'm like,
But
I'm
no,
straight, man.
apparently it's a thing. It's a thing.
My top seller.
Feet are dude size.
Hey, you know.
I'm like, good for you, buddy.
I got a pair not of Uggs, but of like something similar like this for Kai for Christmas, like the rip-off junks, and he was excited as hell. He was like, hell yeah, I can wear these. I was like, God, they're basically like the Crocs for winter for kids. Like ugly looking shoes.
Hey, well, I mean, kids like whatever they like, and if they don't really give a shit about all the...
You would have been beat the fuck up if you'd worn that in our
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your ass.
It's cool. I want people to be happy. I
I
just.
want Dollar if Dollar come in the house, I'm definitely punching him. It's bad enough he come in the house
What
with
did you say about
pajamas.
them Birkenstock fucking jeans
he-
sandals and
yeah,
shit?
you
What did
better
say
talk to
about
his
them
mama.
motherfuckers?
I don't understand. That boy.
I laughed at them.
That boy is so into his drip.
They were $160 for them little sandals, bro.
For Birkenstocks, it's
But is
always
that-
been that way.
Is this drip thing...
$160.
Is this drip thing for these
Yeah.
children? Is this just brainwash? Are they just brainwashed?
I never heard.
They
Yeah,
put the
Listen,
style.
look,
it's a new style,
Mason.
yeah.
I mean,
That's what it is. The drip
Hold
is
on.
like, yo, what I'm wearing, this is my drip.
no,
You
I
know?
get that, but it's like, we've always cared about what we wear.
Yeah.
What? Hold up.
Whatever it was back in the day, it's totally flip-flop.
This was gifted to me by my very best friend for my bridal
Swirl.
shower gift.
Okay.
And Layla received this same cup. This is a Love Shack Fancy Stanley. I didn't know that any
Limited
of these,
edition.
Yeah, any of these words.
So all those stickers on there came like that?
No, this is that. These aren't
That's
stickers.
custom.
This is
This is
custom
what it
design
is.
with the bow and everything else. Layla got hers, and she was fucking pumped. And she's like, "It's my very first family." And the biggest thing for her was to be able to take it to school,
To be in the club.
to show all the other kids. And I'm like,
It's status,
this lives
brainwash.
at mine and daddy's house. We don't put things back and forth between our houses. This lives at mine and daddy's house. But if it lives at mine and daddy's house, then it's never going to go to our school.
Right.
So I was like, you can have it at your school for 2 weeks, but then it needs to come back here. I don't want to get it stolen. I don't want you breaking it. And then it was like, okay, I'll wait till Thanksgiving. And now I'm like, I'm not taking that baby Stanley cup away. She's cooler than all the other fucking kids.
Yep.
But they did. They Googled it. They claimed it was $120. I don't know what it was, but it wasn't that much. But
It may have been.
she has
It may
the
have
best
been.
Stanley of any child in the entire school.
Well,
Yep.
right on.
So
That's always a good
When we
thing.
were talking about like it's all like fucking social media brain control, what the
But-
kids think are cool or not, the UGG slippers and all that other
But there's
shit.
something to that, right? Like if you got them like some family cup that ain't the real deal. It's just some fake ass family.
He probably still want to get made fun of. Like, they don't make fun of kids.
Yeah, you can't make-
Yeah, you're not allowed to make fun of kids.
What?
Yeah, you can't.
Man, I be buying my joints bootlegs all the time, and I be like, here, you little
I do.
bastards.
Bro, I grew
Here's a
up,
family
my
cup.
dad
Here's a
was fake.
Fetty. Here's a Fetty cup and a family cup.
I had flax,
a
yo.
jetty.
I had
These are some
flax.
spiky shoes. I got you the Air Fordens.
I had flax. This was a shoe called was flack. Looks like a fila, but it wasn't. It was called flack. Because my feet are so big.
I'm trying to find old BK light up nights. Well, I'm trying to go back, son.
I went
BK
to light up
light-ups.
shoes.
Yes,
With the
sir.
British Knights joint.
John
Light ups.
had to wear Champion shoes, and it was and Champion clothes, and it was when Champion was not cool.
Yeah.
But they were the only ones that made shoes big enough for him.
Champion,
And he got made fun of it, and it was all white on whites, but they had the designs, but the designs were white, and they weren't
I remember
cool.
going to
Have you
school.
always been a size 11?
I've been a size 11 since I was
Well, I mean,
Like, how old were you?
16.
Wow. You got big ass feet.
But they're not ugly.
They're not ugly.
I don't. I have really nice looking feet.
That's what Mike says. You know, why not,
They're
man?
beautiful feet.
I have really nice
When it
looking
comes to
feet.
feet, they're right there.
That's your cute.
Well, your toes are longer than mine. I got size 7 toes on a size 11 foot. Look at your pinky toe next to mine.
I know, I got big toes.
I got like a little Cheeto. You got like a whole
a little
toe.
Cheeto.
I'm a size,
Yeah, a little cheese curl.
I'm like an 8 and a half.
Can you pick stuff up with your toes?
I can't because I got a big ass
can't.
gap. I tried to see if I wanted to do
I can with
feet
this part.
pictures. I wanted to
Not
put
this one.
Mike's dick in between my toes like this because I feel like there's a demographic.
Oh, no,
But
that's true.
He wouldn't agree to it, and his dick was too big. Like a dog.
You couldn't get it into your toe?
All right, Mike, I see you. I see you.
He was like, we
Bigger
We
than
can't
you,
make
guys.
feet porn because Mike's dick is too big.
She
Yeah.
was like, babe, would you let me? I'm like, fuck no.
let me try
Your
it.
dick's not gonna fit. God damn it. Fuck.
Yo. That's funny shit. right
He said
there.
I can sell my feet. He's supposed to build me a stand.
I didn't say anything about building.
He
a
did
stand.
too. He got into it when I was like, "This is how much money we can make," and he told me I can't
Hey, we
show.
should do that.
I can't show my butt cheeks. I can't show my boobies.
Let me
and
sell
But
feet
ankles
I
pics.
can-
down.
yeah.
Down with selling your feet.
feet.
Huh?
I could totally do feet. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's got to be a demographic. I'm gonna be like size 11 heaven or something.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. They absolutely is a demographic.
Yeah, it's got to be
I'm
on
gonna see if that's
OnlyFans.
trademarked.
No, there's only feet, isn't there?
I want to sell my farts and
there's
jars
only-
too.
There's an only feet. You
There's
could go
only
do
feet.
only feet.
There
Pretty sure it's a
is-
website.
We went to that one. Me and my
Oh, it's already a thing.
I'm pretty
Size
sure.
11 heaven. OnlyFans. Fucking bitches.
There you go. They got you before you could get there.
So we did, it was Feet Finder, feetfinder.com, but
okay.
me and my friend wanted to do it, but you have to upload a copy of your driver's license. And we're like,
Got nervous, yeah.
But now I'm like, I've been prepping like my work for 2 years and telling them things like, I'm like, I'm just gonna give up and sell pictures of my feet to perverts on the internet. And so that way when someone tries to blackmail me, I've been with them for over a quarter of my life.
Yeah, I told you guys
We've
that I'm
been together
selling my
12
feet
years
online.
next year.
Who
Yeah,
gives a
I
shit?
told y'all I was gonna do this, and
It's just
I'm not.
feet, and as long as you're not like involving dicks with your feet,
As long as you
probably
disclose
be
it to
alright.
HR,
Don't
you'll be alright.
Oh, I'm an HR nightmare at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
We're fine. We have a good time. We're a little company, and now we're boss bitches. We're boss
yeah.
Indians.
Hell yeah.
Well, right on. Ladies and gentlemen, with that said, I think we're gonna have to bring this episode of the Mason and Friends show to a close.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to thank you so very much for listening. We'd like to thank Das Verboten for stopping by today. Oh, there goes the shot. And
We want to hear feedback if you enjoyed this episode.
yeah, let us know what you
so
think
pretty.
of the Mason and Girlfriends episode.
It's so good.
Do you guys want me to take a picture of you?
It looks so unentertained.
I take pictures of you guys all the time secretly when we're podcasting.
Yeah,
I don't
it's all
even know.
good. Nah, I've seen one.
That's over there voyeuring. Like, yeah, I mean, doing some voyeur shit.
Anyway, so, you
Oh
know,
no, it cut off his eyes. He was rolling his eyes at me.
it'd be nice to people
Your
that
man
look
looks
like
happy.
you, be nice to people that don't look like you, don't be a dick.
Little bits by little bits, ladies and gentlemen, keep moving forward.
One day, all your dreams can come true.
Amen.
Don't gamble.
Keep grinding on the things you're trying to get done, because that's how things get done.
You getting fucked over there, huh? We believe in
Every
you.
fucking game.
That's right. Don't forget, we love you very much.
Giants.
We
Love
wish
you.
you nothing but the best.
Love you guys.
And
Love y'all.
Happy
peace
New
be with you.
Year.
Peace.
Happy 2025.
What's up, Ashley?